welcome back to another episode of Movie Bracket Challenge. This is my Melanie Time review. Melanie Time came out in 1948. It is short movies in this. The first one is really cute. And they are all musically drawn, so there's not talking in them too much. There's mostly driven by the music. The first one is really cute. It is about lovers. You have these man and a woman and a rabbit, and they're skating together. They're enjoying each other's company. Then of course there's something they have to fight about. And woman storms off, female storms off, leaves the male rabbit and the man to stir. They do try and win them back at first, but then when the women do not want to come back because they're fed up, they have to just be stubborn themselves, like a man. When the women go off because they're so mad, they miss this danger sign, saying thin ice. The male rabbit does try to warn them, but they won't even look at him. So this leads them into a problem because the male rabbit gets mad, so he stomps down the sign, and then the ice starts to split. Immediately the male rabbit is upset and saddened and trying to still save the other two, but they're not really paying any attention until it's too late. And so the female person and the female rabbit are in trouble. The thin ice has broke and they are headed for disaster. The male man does realize it and joins the rabbit male in trying to rescue these women. The music in this is awesome because it goes with the story so well. There is no talking, but you definitely experience it through the music. In the end, the women are saved and the men are the heroes and the women are thrilled and in love. Second story for my epileptic friends is not easy to watch. I did not. I just listened to the music, and it is about a bee trying to escape the music because all these flowers are going after him. The music is beautiful. I did not watch it because this part is not light sensitive, but it is beautiful. The third part is so fun and definitely by far my favorite. It's about Johnny Appleby, and I love him and his guardian angel who looks like he is just a Boy Scout, and it's really cute. And he finds out that he wants to be somebody's like a hero and guys with the musket, but that's not who he is. He's an apple planter. And so he goes all over and plants apple trees and really brings people together with his apple trees. And it's a beautiful story. And I loved the book when I was a kid, so seeing this was really cute and really fun and brought me back to the childhood book story. If you haven't read it, it is good. And then please share it with your kids, because if they're not interested in the book too much, the movie does a great job. And we see his spirit, because he even wins over animals in the woods, because he doesn't have a knife and he doesn't have a gun. All he has are some apple seeds, and he's just planting the trees and keeps planting them everywhere. And the forest animals love him, and they join him on his quest to plant his apple trees everywhere. In the end, we do see him grow old after 40 years of walking and planting his apple trees everywhere. He does pass away, surrounded by his animals that he loves, and he is off to heavens to plant some apple trees in heaven. And it's a beautiful story.
The next short is called The Little Toot. Features music by the Andrews Sisters. This short is about a little tugboat named Toot. There's a song singing about the tugboat. First, he plays around and bothers the older, bigger tugboats. Then he tries helping one of the older tugboats and causes a big crash, sending one of the big ships that they're tugging into the city of Manhattan. Then he gets punished and sent off into the open ocean. He goes through a bad rainstorm, which, if you have light sensitivity or epileptic, is where you look away. Then Toot ends up saving a big ship, and he returns home as a hero. The next short is called Trees. This is, again, not epileptic friendly, so don't watch if you're light sensitive. It has twinkling lights and a storm. It has to be, I believe, one of the shortest shorts in the series, and it follows the trees through the 4 seasons.
The next story by far is the best because it has Donald Duck. However, if you are light sensitive, it is one we can't watch. But the music is great. I loved all the ups and downs in the music, even though I couldn't get to watch my favorite Donald Duck. Totally worth listening to the whole movie, even if you can't watch it like me. The music is really fun to listen to, and it makes me think of other movies in it. So you can definitely hear some of Disney throughout the movie. Of course, it's a Disney movie, but it's awesome. The last one is about Pecco Bills, and he grows up with coyotes. They raise him, really. And he grows up to be a cowboy. Again, the music is awesome. This is one that my light sensitive friends can watch. So it seems like every other you can watch in this. It's great with the music. There's not a lot of talking. There is some. So if you are light sensitive and you're not into music, this would not be a good choice for you, because you can only tell what's happening by the music in about 50% of the movie Melantine, because some of it is light sensitive. So important to know, skip the second and the fourth one. Even though the fourth one has Donald Duck, don't watch it. But you can listen to the music, and it is awesome. So this was my review of Melantine. So this is my review of Cars. This will be my vote, so I may go a little longer than I did with the other one. Sorry, but my nephews love this movie, and I just can't help myself. So my review of Cars is, the movie is based upon a character, Lightning McQueen. And Lightning McQueen has the number 95 on the front of him, because that's when the first Toy Story movie came out, or, well, the first Pixar movie came out. So I love the reference to the Pixar stuff in all their movies, how they reference other movies. So great job. Lightning McQueen has to learn a big lesson in this. Lightning McQueen is a winner, but he has a very big ego. We start the movie by him winning a race. Well, kind of. He ties for first place with another car, and so they have to go compete somewhere else. Lightning McQueen thinks he is all that, and a bag of chips. During the Lightning McQueen trip, he rides in Mac, and Mac is his trailer and his friend. Mac, at the beginning of the movie, is trying to keep Lightning McQueen humble and sweet, and keep to his word on stuff that Lightning McQueen thinks he's too good for. But on his trip, as he's driving in Mac's, Lightning McQueen accidentally falls out. Lightning McQueen is not a regular car, he's a race car. So he's not suited for the regular road. He does end up in a small town, and in this small town, he meets a bunch of great characters that I absolutely love. Some of the characters are Doc Hudson, we meet Sally, we meet Red, and of course, we meet his best friend, Mater. By far, Mater is his conscience and his fun. And they do get into a little bit of trouble in the town. Also, Lightning McQueen falls in love. And he learns how to love somebody and put somebody else first. But he also learns what being a winner is really about. Lightning McQueen has thought that he is a winner because of himself. He learns that being a winner is because of the people around you, though. He learns that you can't be a winner without a team. And yes, winner may have I in it, but being a winner that way is pretty lonely. And being a winner with a team makes you a true winner and a true leader in life. And in Cars, he learns that lesson. And he learns what it's like to be friends with people. He learns what it's like to support other people. He learns what it's like to care about people. I love all the life lessons that in Cars, Lightning McQueen teaches us by learning it himself. It is by far one of the best Disney movies because it includes love story, but you also got Cars for the boys. So I think it's a really good balance of stuff that's fun. I definitely have enjoyed watching it with my nephews and, well, having them teach me about cars, which is funny because this movie came out before any of them were alive. But it's super fun to watch. I love all the life lessons. Let me know if it's your vote because it's going to be mine. Thanks so much for joining. Don't forget to vote, 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 comment section, and our community page.